How's about this for a headline? Lukaku set for Old Trafford. United to pay a record £100 million fee for the striker. This has come out of nowhere, hasn't it, Gab? Manchester United heavily linked to Alvaro Morata throughout the whole summer. Lukaku apparently moving to Chelsea. This has thrown a bit of a grenade on all of that.
Well, I mean, United have been linked with Lukaku as well. Look, you can draw other elements into this. The fact that Mourinho supposedly frustrated, but the fact that at this stage of the season, all they've brought in thus far is Victor Lindelof. My reading of this is that you've got United talking to Everton over Rooney. We know that. Why not accelerate this by pushing Lukaku along as well? If I had to guess, I'd suggest that this story originates with Everton. And I think it's a way of trying to, kick the gears in motion, trying to get Chelsea to come up with a serious bid, trying to test United's resolve, whether they really want Lukaku or whether, they're still operating on Morata. I think he's definitely in the mix. £100 million for Lukaku, to me, that feels steep.
Mourinho and Lukaku, Gab, what's their relationship like? Remind me.
Well, it wasn't great when they were together at Chelsea, but I think it's also fair to say that, people grow up and people move on. I think Mourinho really wants a centre forward. Lukaku's shown that he can score plenty in the Premier League. I'm assuming that if Mourinho wants Lukaku, he's going to set up a system within which Lukaku can function well.
Taking away the fact if this happens, Steve Nicol
Lukaku
may well need some sort of medical attention. Gab's right. Obviously, he's got a proven track record of scoring goals in the Premier League.
Yeah, you look at Romelu Lukaku, and there's no question that he has been a consistent goal scorer in the Premier League. Now, I don't think that he would have been at the top of the list for Manchester United. What I think that could be happening here is, and I think Gav alluded to it, is that the summer is coming and going, and nothing seems to be happening for Manchester United, and so you feel like, wait a minute, even if we have to overpay for that guy, we better get a hold of somebody. We better get a hold of a player that we think can score goals for us. Even though he wasn't our first choice, we have to go after somebody. And it's one way to settle. £100 million. That's one way to settle.
Well, yes, Shaka, which would mean that Romelu Lukaku would demand a world record transfer fee. Just let that settle in.
I'm trying. And it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Not at that price. And here we are talking about Manchester United overpaying yet again. I thought they overpaid for Paul Pogba. It looks like, well, if this is reported to believe, you overpay for Lukaku. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Not at that price.